some towns do have underground cities. And they separate us. Well, again, if you're connected like heavily with like presence on, not even online, but like star energies. Y'all have to excuse my hands, they clean, but I washed them and I didn't put no lotion and I'm about to go somewhere. And he taking forever to do what he doing to the car. So I might as well just finish saying what I was saying. So that's why I say there's two groups here. None have shown alliance to me. None, that's what I said. They trying to do like a Britney Spears on the system. But it's on another level here. This ain't even all the people with the Britney Spears posters, even after she wasn't famous like that no more, out there with the picket signs. It's kind of hard for me to understand because half of my energy feels like some of these stars are the ones that I'm connected to. That's very important to know for some reason, because I feel like it leaves people with the idea that something is supposed to happen, or I'm supposed to help them or something. But it's somebody trying to help someone out of like say, as I was growing up or you was growing up, you had connections or something like this to a certain group of people. You never knew this. Maybe other people had the same thing happen to them, but they knew who was connected to them. Do you understand? Somebody is making it like, so you wake up and you feel these attachments or whatever, something is happening, you feel strange because like, wait, what's going on? Something. You start wiggling around crazy, trying to just wiggle all these cords off your back, wiggling around, you trying to figure out, you don't know, there's no name or no game to what's going on. Nobody told you, you were special, or, just so don't hurt your little friends and stuff like this. Like, don't hurt your friends. When you grow up, you're gonna start realizing, who your soul tribe is. Don't hurt them. Blah blah blah. Right? Don't be scared or don't be nervous or don't like panic or whatever when you feel this energy that you feel. That's what I said, because I don't know. I just feel some people that's sad or whatever. They be calling my name like they trapped somewhere, like. Them stay there or leave them there or something like this. But it's crying to me or something, pulling on my energy. It's almost like I'm having these visions of these people. See, because it's almost like some people that's on a different, they lower vibrating than you, but because somebody allowed them access to your energy, you could be high vibrating, but these people think that they're the same as you. Some of them very well may be higher vibrational beings, but most of them no. And so little things that you say rubs these people the wrong way. Like I said, cognitive dissonance, or this is like a situation where people don't like to hear the truth. They get mad. They don't get happy when they hear the truth. They get mad or whatever. But it doesn't matter. It's not saying that you don't matter. It doesn't matter that you mad about what the fuck I said. That's my personal opinion. So I'm not in the industry. My energy could be bound or tied to other people in the industry. And I think that that's even a lie. But we're going to go ahead and announce it, and we're going to acknowledge it, because somebody could have been a damn fool. Somebody could have been crazy enough. Somebody talking about they don't give a fuck. They don't fear nothing. Somebody stressed out and somebody nervous. And somebody else like, bitch, I don't fear nothing. So we're going to put it out there just in case I'm a certain type of person, and with my characteristics or my caste or my class, we come with certain things that's supposed to help us through life because of how we're made. Right? It would be important for me to know that so I can know how to use my body parts, right? Other people can get hurt if I don't know about how to use my body parts when it's time for me to start moving around or things like this. If I'm a baby in the womb and I don't be kicking my legs and stuff like this by 5 months, 6 months, if the mama ain't feeling no moving, and 8 months, you 9 months pregnant and nobody felt the baby move yet, it's going to cause some concern, right? This is natural. So there's something about like a game. It's too late to hip you to the game because you wasn't born in it. It was no reason to start doing that. So the only reason why somebody trying to act like, oh, I was trying to hip you to the game, is because you wanted somebody to know enough information to make them be attacked by this group. That's the only reason. Somebody knew it was going to not change nothing to do with your outcome. It was not going to change anything like that. It was going to give you enough energy information to talk about something or to pick up on something. If you're very intellectual and you pick up on something, they gave you enough to pick up on something so that you could be hated by that particular group, or that group can turn against you, even if these were admirers. That's why I say it's very important not to sit down at the table and play too damn much with people that's admirers, or people, show your it's like style and grace. You know what I'm saying? It's graceful to them to have a certain, but when I feel like if this is a lower base camp, somebody allotted them too much access to you or me. Also, to read between the line, they could be ebens and shit like this too, but to read between the line and think that they know you. And so when you start talking about something else, then they automatically get angry. It ain't like, oh, they're like, oh, this person changed or whatever. Oh, you got your head big. But really, if you really think about it, it's the same shit that you was talking about all your life. Now, that's why I think that somebody that was jealous. If a masculine energy started dealing with another feminine, this person had more ranking. He could have had a whole group of people in check about to never touch these functions when it come to this fucking female. But somebody that ain't scared of nothing went in and changed something. So they changed your ring, your bracelet. They killed off all your security guards and replaced them with robots or something else that would not be good for you. All right? I don't know why they calling me. I just damn left the house. So, all right. So this is like you find out one of your guardsmen. Hold on. This is like for 30 years the queen been the queen. Nothing ever happened to the queen. Even if somebody had something going on with the queen, it was some shit that she couldn't feel, she couldn't see, she didn't know. You know what I'm saying? When people come around, they act like they don't exist. You don't even know that they around. They know to stay out of the way. All right? Now, all of a sudden, one of the guardsmen got a new girlfriend. We find out that the guardsman been having this girlfriend in the damn main tower or something like this, where they're protecting the queen. One night, the queen ended up getting, well, damn, it's all right. One night, the queen ended up getting beaten almost to death. What's different? Well, I don't know. We all work here. We knew the girl been coming around or whatever. We didn't know he was taking her back here, blah, blah, blah. If all these people work for the queen, what the fuck do this little girl got that you scared to tell that this little bitch was in there? Or what the security guard that worked with you and his girlfriend, if y'all know that this is an inkling that these two might be the reason why something was able to have access to a person, right? Because this is somebody that really much thought that if they was not the one chosen, or especially maybe not at this time, but they thought that they knew the best outcome from somebody that is chosen or higher ranking than them. Now, somebody should have told them, because this could be one of these groups that have hijacked something and been running it for 20 years, but they're not the original owners. And the reason why somebody is rising up or having to get up sooner out of their tomb or something like this, or out of their so-called grave or makeshift grave, is because what the fuck somebody is not doing. Somebody is not taking care of their job. So you mean to tell me all these men is making over $100,000 just standing for 3 hours or whatever to watch over a queen, or watch over the kingdom, or watch over the business, and y'all all gonna lose your fucking job because nobody didn't want to say Ronnie and Stacy be sneaking in that room all the time? Maybe something happened when they was in there. Hell no, they ain't called snitching, bitch. I'm not about to lose my job. We already told you that we can't have no bitches back here or whatever. Like, just don't even do that stupid shit. Go somewhere else and do it. We just can't have bitches back here. And then you gonna get mad at the person that speak up and say, no, I ain't trying to lose my fucking job. Yeah, they was back there or something like this. You shouldn't have took your ass back there. So we're dealing with something like this, okay? Now, these people might be like some special people to this group of people. Say everybody, mostly people in the West Wing, because their families are older in the whatever, in the company or in the neighborhood, mostly with security guard jobs. People from the West Wing usually get the security guard jobs because it just, I don't know, that's how it's been for centuries. People in the kitchen, I was about to say the cushion. The cook. People in the kitchen usually get, the jobs in the kitchen or whatever because their family's been working with the kitchen. Royals don't just have people that's busy or got a lot of money. They don't just have maids and cooks because they like it. all the time, is because this is about them being able to focus on the more important things while other people are paid a fair amount to handle things around them. It's not on food stamps. I'm pretty sure most of these people are not doing this shit for free. But that's why it's making me think that a group of people is definitely blocking somebody's energy or blocking somebody from something, and they feel like the more that they try to outrank somebody by numbers. They figure it's like janky promoters or something like this trying to say, no, bitch, like with big celebrities like Beyonce and them, they could have had a janky promoter or something like this. Excuse me. They could have even had these people, these people set them up or whatever before they got famous, got an embarrassing clip or something to put them in line. You can say what you want sometimes or whatever. Y'all could be online, but you should go around and say something, we're going to embarrass the hell out of you. We're going to crucify you. Kind of like they did Whitney Houston. Who knows why they really crucified? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of these people come back in my energy now. But I be trying to focus on the fact like, yeah, I noticed that she was one of the people that they crucified. So this might be somebody, on this level that was standing up for something or whatever like this. And this is how she actually really lost her life or something like this, or got brought down or whatever. But I also be picking up on shit about whatever be going on in the back end of the industry, and with the difference between the chosen one or the one that, again, with the coat tail, is that it's kind of uncomfortable, because I'll be sometimes picking up on energy like everybody involved maybe didn't, but somebody took it. They knew at some point in time that something was getting taken advantage of. That's just like somebody being a part of something. Oh, we got our energy from this person, or we get our energy from this or whatever like this. We keep in touch with these powerful families. This is how we get energy or something like this. And then they are down with it, and they're appreciative, and they're giving gratitude. But one day they find out, somebody sees somebody on film or something, they see a video or something of somebody doing something to the person, because if they do worship so-called deities, them deities could be chosen ones. Them deities could be, it don't have to be all what we think that it is when it comes to all this ugly shit, right? And then somebody find out, wait, that's the deity, or that's the little girl, that I've been, looking after, or the little girl that I've been connected to, or, whatever like this for this much time. Why the fuck was y'all doing that? And then somebody sit there and stand up for the person, or stand up for a cause, or something that they didn't like, or something. The reason why somebody got on drugs bad is because they saw something that, there's something here. It's something here. It's something deeper. And whatever this is, it's the same way that we looking at it, like they looking at it, like somebody looking at it that wants to be famous or wants something like that. It's not their birthright. They want that. And then if you think about it, I'm not going to let, okay, and people can say, you just think you all that or something like this. Okay, maybe you do. I don't. I'm probably having more problems and struggling more than just fucked up ass people right now. So that's not nothing to be haughty about or proud about or any of that. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I have on my side is the fact that I know that it ain't even a belief. I know in the end that this is going to work out all right for me. And I don't want it to be for nothing. I want something to be on the other side. And if it got to be for me to bow down, or to recognize a certain group that shouldn't have nothing to do with this, and other people let them in, that's like letting gangbangers in, and y'all's changing money. You think that this is just a fun, game or something where people are just, gaming, or they're gambling just on some fun stuff or something like this, and somebody to let somebody that's a real gambler, you know what I'm saying, and the stakes are high, you know what I'm saying, and then you didn't know that this is a real motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and that would be a concern. See, because I feel like some people got tricked into something like something real like that. So I don't know if I'm making any sense. It's almost like somebody wants me to fear something that's of the unknown or the unseen, that ain't got nothing to do with what God got for me. But they trying to make it seem like, oh, you got to get past these big bad wolves before you get what God got for you. And I'm like, I don't know where that is in the description or the plan or the writings or the anything. So I'm not even going to acknowledge that. Now, if I was one of these girls and boys that got called to duty a long time ago, when I maybe was supposed to, when I was younger. And so that makes them know a little bit more about the game, or a lot more than me. But the reason why I didn't get called to that is because I might be different, and I don't have to fucking do that. And to make you like me more, I'm not gonna stoop down and do the shit that you want me to do so that you can think that it's better for me when the shit was already for me. When I was born with the fucking crown on my head. That's just retarded to me. And anybody that done went for that shit or something like this, I don't know what to tell you. And then people say, well, you don't know how it is. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get an understanding. Because if it be my free will without harm or ill will being done to me when I make the decision, I'm not making the decision. We could all sit here. It might be the Taurus in me, baby. But we could all sit here for a long time. I could be raggedy, ain't got no shoes to wear, all ashy, crusty, looking homeless. I don't give a fuck. You're not about to make me bend my will for something that's already mine. You know what I'm saying? And it remind me of that time when at the car place, we already settled on the price for my car, everything like this. I was excited. I think I had to go down there the next day. I had to bring the children and everything because I had to go sign some paperwork. I had to go bring the shit because they already did the credit report and everything like this. I had to bring the down payment. And he trying to sneak some more money in there. And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? And I went, me and this dude had a up in that motherfucking place. And it's like, oh, ma'am, just look at you. You act like an animal and everything like this. And your children here and kids. Oh, no, don't worry about my kids here. Because they didn't hurt cussing. You know, it went crazy up in that damn place. Up in the damn car shop. You know. And it's like, no. We signed off. Here go the paper right here. How you trying to add on? This ain't like you put rims on my car in the middle of the night. Shit. This the same car in the same condition. This is the money I brought it in. Is right there on that paper. How you trying to slide in an extra $300 or slide in some extra money, whatever it was, $1,000, $500, something he tried to add in there. I'm like, oh no, that's not gonna work for me. So nobody told me. Excuse me, sir. Nobody told me that I was gonna have to kiss a whole bunch of asses. Matter of fact, it ain't gonna be beneath me. They better be the fuck away from me. Who said that? I don't have to treat, you could be mad at what I'm saying. I don't treat nobody like they beneath me ever. But what you're not going to do is try to make me get down on the floor with you, bitch, and I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. For what? Then who are you? You don't matter in this situation no more then. Because I don't think God told you to come over here and abuse me until get dirty on the ground first, or I'm on my way to my birthday party and I just got this new outfit and I got to get on the ground and play with you and get dirty and shit because you don't want me to get to my birthday with my fresh, clean outfit with no stains on it. So since you got a stain on your shirt or you didn't get such a nice outfit, you want to try to accidentally rub up against me and get a little piece of lipstick on me before we walk in or something? Bitch, what's wrong with you? Get what I'm saying? Somebody is doing something like that, okay? Because somebody is jealous here. Somebody is not supposed, somebody that their opinion doesn't matter when you get the keys to your house, or you get the keys to your car, or you get to put on your crown, or you get to go to your next stage of life, because this is only about you. Even if you was going into death, this would be a motherfucker standing at the end of the gates like, you got to go back and do this first or something like this. Bitch, I'm going to death. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what do you want? Somebody be there. This is somebody that's been there all along in somebody's situation. Somebody nobody would expect. Like Selena and her person that was handling her little account or whatever like this. You know, who knows? One of us could have a fan base account in the underworld or Beetlegeist's hometown or home where he lived. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody could have something like that. And you don't know nothing about it. It don't have nothing to do with me. I don't like to go digging around too much. I don't like to go digging around too much in other people's personal business, in their personal life. I don't. We got somebody that gave something to somebody's child or something here. Or to a child. Okay? Like I said, these could be Rolling Stones people and nobody ever got on here and did this, or nobody was ever this vocal, or nobody else was the Christ either. The people have their terms. And that's what I'm thinking, like somebody, they're like, oh, I'm focused on the money. What money? Bitcoin? Because this is trash you putting in front of me. You investing in trash. It still look like trash. If you was investing in something that wasn't trash, it wouldn't still look like trash. And somebody like, well, look at you and you ain't all that, or you like this, or you fat, or some old motherfucking where. When money in my pocket, I look accordingly. When I'm being treated some kind of way, I look accordingly. All the time, I feel accordingly. All the time, I feel accordingly. This on the inside, feel like this, no matter what. I'm not one of them keep up with the Joneses. When I get the money and I can spend it, I'll spend it. When I don't got it, motherfucker, I'm not. Wanting to get no credit card and shit to try to make look good in front of you, bitch. Or if you want to invest in me, invest in me. You don't want to invest in me, don't invest in me. The fuck? Somebody trying to invest in something, you still ain't getting nothing more than what you was getting. You still downgrade. It's like seeing somebody doing some stupid shit. You like, what? It's like looking at two artists or something on a label, and one is getting record sales like this, or one is touching people like, you know, you got something because the way this motherfucker touch people. It ain't even about, you know, because that pop shit could go out the door real quick and you can make a mistake. But you investing in what? Just off the energy alone, this motherfucker was bringing in this, and they wasn't even getting paid nothing. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Somebody is like tallying up some kind of finances or something, and before you get it, somebody else is going in the bank and getting the fucking money out, or going into your coin, or going into something. They could also be doing some new prison system with like a commissary or something, and it ain't even about them doing it. So you're trying to do it to motherfuckers like me that you ain't supposed to do it to. That's the problem. You touch the tree of life, and the tree of life is saying, motherfucker, look, I know what you did. See? So these are some bunch of people that they deserve to be in that position, but they want to make me the poster child. I'm the person that I'm not in that condition. I'm not supposed to be in that condition. I didn't do what the fuck y'all was doing with the father or with these people or whatever the fuck this is. Remember, you unplugged me and you didn't want me to have nothing to do with whatever the fuck y'all was doing. You wanted to act like I didn't exist. So why the fuck would I ride out with you? That don't even make no sense, bitch. Make it make a little bit. Somebody is crazy. It's just somebody is jealous. And they think they're about to give, somebody think that you done said something, you done went too far, you offended them. You know, because I could separate the facts or something like this from the fiction, right? So, okay. Obviously, these people, they must either don't know that they've been cloned, or they do know that they've been cloned or something. But if I sit here and I'm saying something like, yeah, and I say something offensive on my page, good. Do you see what I'm saying? You cannot tell me what I see. You can't tell me. You cannot. That's why I'm saying you can't tell me how I'm interpreting something. 9 times out of 10, I'm proper. I'm right about what the fuck I'm talking about. It's some, they thought they made y'all think that y'all knew everything about some system, about something like this, and you was going getting away with it and making money and all this stuff. You didn't ask about nothing no higher because you was too convinced in the shiny things, the pretty things, and whatever this is. You didn't ask what this mean when I'm signing this. You didn't ask. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Like I said, this is like somebody trying to make you like be in a mirage in a desert and reach for water and drink it, and you wake up and you realize it was the devil. It wasn't really no water there. But you know, you feel refreshed, or it was a mirage, or what, nothing was really there. But you're so delusional that you think that you got your thirst quenched in that moment. Like, no, somebody's trying to trick a person like that. And they're saying, okay, well, I'm going to give it to this little girl, or I'm going to give it to this person or something. But they're not. And I said they didn't. So 9 times out of 10, this could be a situation too, where somebody fed off of somebody's energy when they was a teenager or something like this as well. Okay, they were supposed to give them this when they was a little girl so that they wouldn't have to go through this, but somebody didn't give that to that person, and they were siphoned for their energy or something as a child, whoever this is. Somebody misjudged. They're saying, oh, I gave this when this person was little. You gave the person the package, right? Yeah, they didn't. They did not. What they did was sell this child off, their energy off, or this could be the coattail right here as well, this water. And all these people that's in this underground facility, or all these people that have been able to game on this or gain off of this or get a little something from any of this procedure or whatever this is that y'all been doing for the last 30, 40 years on somebody, 20 something years. They are the ones that don't want to say nothing. The so-called people in the black community. When a black kid get killed by a gangster, and everybody know it was Ralphie and them team over there on the G side, or on the motherfucking G block, or the motherfucking, well, that's jail, on the motherfucking, everybody knew it was Ralphie and them over there on the west side on Keaton and Johnson Street. Everybody know. They talking about it on the phone. They sitting there going the next door to the next door neighbor talking about it. But when the police come around, nobody know what happened. This the kind of shit this is. Because most of these people might be still on the street, still living low income, still getting scraps. 20 years later, they might have had $50,000. I remember when we did that big old thing, and the thing that make them happy, they actually, yeah, I remember when we was slanging or whatever like this, and I got that $50,000, man, that was the best time of my life. And that's the only thing that they can talk about. That's the only come up or something like this, right? And who was it? Whoever this trader, his family member, or this group is that was giving away somebody's money while they was getting a lot more off the top. And all this person can think about is, yeah, when we got that money, man. And that's a searing, that's like a searing energy in this person's life, because that's the most money that they, even though they back on the street now, and they wish that opportunity, and they wish the same person that gave them that opportunity next time. Oh, y'all got another one? Okay, put me on it. Yeah, whenever you need something, just call me. I'll do it. Something like this. It's like it's giving me an energy like this. It is. But it's like a broken promise, or it's just something that's just like a little, it's a little tease or something like this, a little tease. And so now somebody, even if all these people fell in love with this little kid that everybody was kind of robbing, they kind of like the little kid. Man, don't be messing with that little kid. We be getting good money off it ain't because you cared about the kid. It ain't because of this. It's because you was getting some kind of money off the kid. In somebody's situation. And you care about that kid enough to something personal that rub you the wrong way, that you could probably sit back and think about it and say, I understand why they see it that way, or why they might be pissed off. I understand, man, she pissing me off saying that stuff, but I kind of can understand motherfuckers just mad, they want to rampage, and whoever this is, they know what they're doing. Driving up the energy or whatever this is, so that, nobody don't have to do nothing to you. These people that moved on already, they waiting for you to say something, piss somebody off, and then somebody just come end your fucking life. Because they think you're going to be one of these people, these yellow jackets, or one of these people or something like this, that, you just got robbed, deal with it. Or you just did this. It's other ways to make money, or something like this. Now start at the bottom down here with us. So it's like a swarm of people. What they not even thinking in their mind that God chose you. And no matter what you saying, they know your heart, or they know how the fuck you is, and they know when you mad too, and what you could say, and you could blaze a motherfucker with your words. But they so bothered by what you said about somebody granny that was really doing that shit, that was really robbing people and shit. Now everybody know that the granny was robbing people, but you done said it, and we want to be mad now because you talking about how we did and we stole that money from you. We don't want to hear about that shit no more. And so then what? What's the next step, y'all? Because I kind of did lose my train of thought. So somebody get pissed off or something like this, and then try to come for you. I was about to make another point. It was very important. Oh, and then you'll see how, like I said, these people didn't really like you in the first fucking place. But instead of turning these people in or saying something like this, and realizing that when you get to the top, the way that you is and the stuff you talking about, you are going to do those things. See, they'll let motherfuckers at the top that's not going to do the things. But the person that really is going to do the things, they not. So that's why I said that's the crabs in the barrel. Then that's when people start saying, we let this person get too high. Let's start pulling that person down or whatever. But somebody made these people think they can do brunt force and try to come in somebody's energy and ruin them. But these people this is because the system made these people think that their opinion mattered when you elevate when it comes to God. with that tread lightly shit. I know they are, and it ain't no, oh, you got your goons or nothing like this. Because, I mean, I see what this is. I've already calculated some of the things or pinpointed some of the things mentally. So we're getting close to somebody. And the people going to say, oh, Jay-Z. I think it's even something, nah. It's something else around that, though. It's something else around that. It's somebody that's close to you or me. Or somebody was supposed to be a protector. A Jay-Z would be somebody that, you know, it was comforting or a comfort food to be in somebody's energy or in my energy or in this person's energy or whatever this is. This is somebody that it was a necessity. It was they thrive for. It's something like that. This is somebody that, like, they were supposed to, they had this when they was little, or they wished that they was the one that was picked to be the golden dragon, crystal golden dragon when they was little. And when you came up in the clan, they knew you was one. But they was just a ruby red dragon team member. You know what I'm saying? And so all your life, this person been holding you back, so you can't be no member of nothing. Whoever this is. Hermit energy. Yeah. This is somebody that to take out their own, you know what I'm saying, partner or something like this, if that motherfucker like you more than them. It's something like that. 9 of Wands. And again, when I describe stuff on here, guys, you know, y'all look at people's apparatus. I see things attached to people's apparatus. I could be talking to the very thing that's just attached to that person apparatus. So when they say, oh, sometimes you talk and your energy or what you saying irritate their demons. It's true. Not in the way that you think, though. You know, just imagine somebody say, you can't see nothing on them. You could just see it. But, you know, just imagine somebody, like I said, with that thing, that little black thing sitting on somebody's back. I don't think we're talking about like a venom energy. No. We're talking about like a boo hag or something like this. We're talking about like a real, something like that. We're not talking about this venom energy. Or what movie did I just watch the other day? When the girl was, dang, I can't remember. Some movie, I can't remember even what it was. But it was like this siren look. It was like a lady, like, damn, I wish I remember what this movie was called. But the lady was like, it was this dark thing or whatever, this dark figure thing. That was in the house with this lady, and she was a single mom. You know, she was like really tired. She was like on like prescription medicine for something. She had her daughter. I think her daughter was like Bella from her daughter was either Bella from, you know, whatever, from Twilight, or it was somebody that looked like her. But the school called her and told her she needed to pick up her brother because her mom ain't picking up the phone. They get back, The mom is, you know, stressed out and everything and acting manic or whatever. So they come, take the little boy. She take him home, let him stay with her for a little bit. And then whatever this thing is that was in the house that was bothering the little boy, you know, at home, the thing ended up coming, I think, to the girl's house or whatever. And the mom had to come in and save them and things like this. And she's like, I told you never to touch my children or whatever. And she just knocked the mom across the room. Right? And then she's still going after the children. But I think that the entity wanted help from the children to help do something. Free her. Because they was like, oh, you're just like and on the walls when they got stuck in the basement with the thing or whatever, they seen on markings on the wall. Like, oh, you're just like dad, trapped me down here in the basement. So somebody could be, long story short, it's making me think about somebody trapping somebody, like, trapping someone in the basement. Like in the lower frequencies of their mind, or using some type of hypnosis. I told y'all to be careful with some of these tarot readers. Because, see, they be thinking that I'm like them. What you talk, bitch, you in here with us. But I don't do the same mysterious things like what some of these people do. Most of them probably do. You see what I'm saying? So these people that be having like the little noises in the front of their channel, or little like a little glittering sound or something, or people that tap their cards and shit like this. These are people putting spells on people. And I'm seeing something like in the future, not with tarot alone, it's not that big. But I'm saying just with YouTube or something alone, it's almost like they're going to be having people brain dead and sitting in front of their favorite YouTuber and being programmed on different levels that you're not really, you thinking you're just watching a family with some kids that just got a new house and you want to see how they gonna decorate it, how they act there, they do pranks with each other. You thinking that, but it's a lot of programming or reprogramming in some of these things. Then you get stuck watching these people like this. Excuse me. They're trying to do almost like the same thing that they did in what they said that they was doing in Hollywood or in the music industry. So they're like, oh, the music industry is dead, but you're doing something trying to build the same thing. And there's not enough people here to monitor the people to make sure that people are being treated some type of way. They're not being treated indecently. You're bringing up too many people it's better when it's one manager or 7 or something like this or whatever this is. You cannot, no, you can't convince me. You can't convince me. This is dangerous, whatever the fuck these people. There is a debt ceiling, a glass ceiling. It's something. No. Because somebody's like, well, oh, that's just because, but this would be some people, oh, that's because these people want all the money to themselves or something. But once you start bringing something like that, you about to damage something. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I feel like that's why some things are hard to get into. It's too much. There's not enough policing with AI and shit like this. Nobody is prepared for it. You're not. If people think it's scary now, like I don't know how many people can still use their brain functioning. If you think it's scary now, wait. It's almost like your children is already taken without being taken. Wait. Empress. In reverse, dark magic. Somebody tried to do something to an empress. They put the empress in reverse with some type of dark magic here. Page of Pentacles here. Somebody shouldn't have did something. Okay. We got the Ace of Cups. They could have did something for Ace of Cups. Or they shouldn't have did nothing. They did something because I don't know if this person, let's see. This could be somebody that did something to somebody that already got the Ace of Cups, or to say that that person had an Ace of Cups because somebody don't. Like somebody found like something in your likeness and try to say something. Oh, we could just use this one, but that one don't have an Ace of Cups. Like somebody lied about, they're like, yeah, here's an Ace of Cups too. We don't need that one. Oh, this person is healed up. This person is healed up. They're not sick. They don't have that disease no more. Or like a pimp, like, yeah, you know, Barbara, she ain't got clapped no more. Get her back out there. But somebody, that's not true. I'm telling you, these are people that like to see people in pain or see people get sick, or they like to mark people with diseases they can't get rid of. They like to do something like this here. They like to, somebody is so far detached from something. King of Pentacles in reverse. Tower. This is somebody that tried to force to misunderstand what you were talking about in a certain situation, or what source was saying, or what somebody was saying to them. Somebody that don't normally get the girl or something like this, and they figured out something, or they used your words and thought that you meant this, and I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay, but somebody that, like this little prick energy, and this could be even a girl here. Somebody is in reverse. They about to get a tower here for whatever reason. And it feel like somebody did something here. Yeah, I'm about to say, what happened though? Somebody did something with some kind of electronics, possibly, to give somebody this tower. So, this could be where somebody's trying to do something to get rid of somebody, but they don't have to do that. It's just an ordinance or something. It's just an ordinance. Have you ever seen this person do this? It's not leading the witness. Have you ever seen Miss Rebecca, lift up any of the kids' clothing or touch any of the kids' clothing in the classroom? If there was some accusations about a teacher and you were scared and you need to get, even if the person they deserve to get a trial or whatever, but just in case something real bad is happening, you to get that person out of there as soon as possible, you have to have something tangible. You have to have something. And it's almost like whatever this is, this group, about 100 people or something need to be exposed to change the whole direction, trajectory of every fucking thing we talking about. It's like, have you ever seen her do that? You know, oh, here, actually, I got a picture right here when we was doing something, and then there, look, she's touching Rebecca's. She's like, oh, Rebecca, get this shirt and pull your shirt down or something, and touching the girl. Yeah, it might have just been that. It might be something, it meant like, damn, you know, something like this. But, you know, you was touching that kid's clothes, and this is the accusation. So until you might have just been doing that. But until we get that, you got to go. Somebody could be doing this to you or an innocent person to get rid of them. But it's almost like people don't do this to the bad guys. Somebody that they don't like, or they get in their feelings, or they said a quote that they don't like, or they think they heard what somebody said, or somebody mixed up somebody's words, because nobody can tell you don't talk that much. Either a bitch was going to go in my information or in my channel and take my words and mix it up. And the fact that you did it, motherfucker, let me know that you concerned about something, or there is a chance, or there is something ain't dead yet. The fact that somebody would have to do that. But if somebody did all that, went in and mixed up somebody's words to make it seem like they saying something else other than they're saying, I know that what I said loud and clear out my voice is going to be offensive to this certain group of people anyways. You didn't have to mix it up. Because we're dealing with people with cognitive dissonance and people that don't like to take responsibility for something. And they don't like to hear about their own self. So you didn't even have to change up what I said. You could have said exactly how I said it. It was going to piss them off. So somebody's trying to close the chapter, like, okay, done. And they're going to sneak out of this room. Or just give me like Charmed or whatever. When they had that book, that spell book up in the attic, I think. Okay? To talk to their grandma, their Meemaw or whatever. All right? Something like that. Somebody could be asking a question. Is somebody really who, whatever this is or whatever? All right? And then we got whoever this is that want to exit the stage here. Or somebody wants you to leave or something like this. We got the black hills. Or the hills. Or the black, wait, what do they call it? The black hills or something like that. The badlands or something. These could be badlands. Watching from a distance. Okay? Somebody else could have had the opportunity to, you know, go on a mission after, say your mom was a Rolling Stone or your dad. They could have had an opportunity to go to another family somewhere along like the first or second generation, and they had, whether it's their child or not, they had other children over there. Somebody could have took your journey and gave it to that child. Because these could be women that was using their daughters and stuff like this, or their sons as an extension or an extra limb of their life. Say these were women that had to be studious, or even people that had to be, you know, in certain bloodlines, astute bloodlines or something like this. And they can't just go around doing the certain things that other people could do. So they just play with programming and allow you, pick you to go live out those things. You're supposed to be living out your life, getting your shit together. But instead, somebody could have been a skinwalker in your life and had you go in another direction while they was using your energy or your vassal to walk that walk. But the point is, you also was supposed to be on the team with these people to be able to have a brilliant future. So you were never supposed to be hijacked or tapped into or touched. So it's basically somebody said, oh, this ain't going to be the tree of life. This what the tree of life is? Ew. We don't want that to be the tree of life. We going to be the tree of life. We just going to make that person something else. And we going to do whatever we want to do to this person. And then we're going to make ourselves the tree of life. And we're going to, everything that they supposed to do, we're going to do it. Everything, you know. And then we're going to show ourselves like, hey, look at me. Look at these dance moves I can do. You know, can I have the point? Can I have the job? I'm telling you. We got the Emperor here. Ace of Cups, something got to change. It's time for a change here. We got the Emperor, the Sun, and we got Lovers here. There's also somebody trying to make a person feel bad, like, oh, what you trying to say? We didn't love each other. You knew you was a stalemate. If you didn't know you was a stalemate then, you know you a stalemate now. You just want me to seem like a bitch. Somebody just wants somebody to sound like a bitch, or this is also what I'm hearing, that they want to try to make some people look like synthetics, or like they don't have feelings. Why would you say something like that? out loud to your friends. You know these ain't no friends. Y'all got these people hooked up to a computer system, feeding them off of our energy and talk about we friends. Bitches, you crazy. You crazy. Somebody is crazy. Yeah, you got the right one. I ain't one of them. You got the right one. Somebody didn't give you something. Now, they could have been trying to preserve you. They could have maybe not chipped you. Or this is somebody that was like, oh, I didn't turn my wife into this or whatever like this. Right? Because somebody wants the perfect wife, the trophy wife, the something like this. And they could have thought that somebody changed you or something like this. This could also be somebody that always almost had the girlfriend. They got the woman and they moved in, and then they found out the woman was messy and this person already picky. So somebody done been through several times when they tried to, bring their life together with another person till they found out that they could just chip a bitch or build a bitch in the workshop. Maybe this was something that was used for untimely deaths or something, or to hide untimely deaths, to create robots. Nobody's looking for this person for 30, 40 years. I was at her house yesterday. What you mean you found her dead body? And again, if some motherfuckers that work for the company that don't got these same perks get mad, oh well, you're not the owner of the fucking business's daughter. Motherfucker, they got different benefits than we got, the people that's working over here in this side, in HR and beneath. They got different benefits. It's different shit they can do with the company that we can't do. We don't own this motherfucker. What you getting mad for? And if everybody want to uprise and kill the person and take over the company, then everybody could go to the fucking jail. Did somebody tell you that? These are like situations where nobody should be sitting here having to explain this. Where somebody's doing something. So, because they call false judgment and somebody didn't give you this when you was little, you could have been used in a certain way with the chariot in reverse. Or they could have been taking care of you. Because there is a child that somebody want to give this today, they're going to have this at an early age. They're going to be starting to get recorded at an earlier age or something like this. It's almost like somebody was trying to hide something here. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? And I feel like if these people try to challenge each other, they just push each other back in a corner. And then one rise up, and then they push them like whack-a-mole. And then they rise up, they get in their little spats or whatever, go back and forth, stuff like this. Whether it's in front of the screen or not. Because it could be like, okay, we would think that this would be amongst people like in that arena. But it's like, that was kind of like, if anybody didn't know what I got from it, regardless if it was just a stunt or not, we're going to still analyze it to see what, we're going to still look at it. With the whole Jay-Z don't get your goons or whatever. Now, say this person, somebody done told somebody, this is the head of this family. This is the last one. If anybody come in here and then they go against that person, that's it. But nobody really knew that it was a little sister or it was somebody else over here. That's the real last one. You see what I'm saying? Somebody ain't telling the truth about something. And that person stepping up and saying that on that stage, in that presence, because maybe they were scared to go home that night. Maybe it was some bullshit. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. And somebody that's not in that arena supposed to step up. And if this happened to them and is brought to them, yeah, then that motherfucker head get knocked off by that person. Somebody could be the one that come to knock that motherfucker's head off. And then, you see what I'm saying? Because there's somebody else here that's supposed to be in charge of these plants or these scents or whatever this is. Because this ain't nothing personal. This is like, all these people don't know what I know about what these people did to people like me. Y'all just only seen this part, what that person wanted you to see. I seen something else. And don't try to tell me it's going to be different with me, because I'm not no stupid bitch and I don't think that. No. I think if you had the opportunity, and I think if my ancestors are telling me, it's like, no, that head too. You cannot keep it. I'm telling you, look, it's something. Ooh. We had the tennis towards this one first. And then we got this one here. Somebody, what I just said, that motherfucking head got to come off. Boom. And everybody like, whoever do that they end up dying. Not this one. Whoever the fuck that is, not this person. Not me, not you, not whoever this is. This is what you came for. But somebody might get mad at you because you had to do that. Somebody could even be in denial that this is yours, because since 1992 they've been working there, and ain't nobody never said that shit. People been treating you like shit. Blah, 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 blah. But no, this is this person's thing. And somebody don't want to accept that. This could be a man that's between y'all. Was they friend? Was your man? You know, they always kept you out of the loop of things. So this person really think that dude was the person. But it's not. It's this person. Hold on.